Hey everybody, so this is going to be a Hidden Valley game. It's going to be on...
Construction complete. Building. Training.
It's going to be Yuri.
New construction
So it's got the map, and I always got to get a Gatling tank and a Gatling tower.
Unit ready.
And one thing good about Yuri on this map is the fact that he's overpowered to start with, but the fact that if you were against a Soviet and they do a siege chopper, you could magnetron it off the hill. Yep.
Unit ready. New
And I noticed that sometimes a lot of people want to save money by not making a Gatling. But it pays off because usually they can't even get a scout by. Because a lot of like good players like to be really cost efficient and not build base defenses that they don't need. But there's a little bit of extra money on this map, so I mean. And it comes in handy as a base defense later to make that Gatling tower.
complete. Building. Machine shop captured.
Some machine shop. And a lot of players that are really cost efficient, they don't even get to the machine shop until they have like 2 or 3 tanks or even more than that, or if the tanks are damaged. Because I've seen a lot of Soviet players that don't ever get the hospital. It's kind of funny. You should get the hospital because it makes your dogs, Desolator stronger. But at the same time, if you're going like almost pure rhino tanks, that's different. Because hospital makes your infantry regenerate. Machine shop makes your tanks regenerate and your miners. And I know people that play this already know that, but some of these people that are watching are new, so they don't know that. So I'm going to walk this initiate.
Unit ready.
Is he gonna do a... Oh yeah, I'm doing the Lasher tank sneak up. I make 5 Lasher tanks and then rush, and I keep him way back here so he doesn't know. So now I see that I could actually catch him on going on the way. So I think he's gonna entry rush, but no, look at 5 Lasher tanks. So watch this. Watch this. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, I could have altered him too if I wanted to, but I didn't want to.
Unit ready. Unit lost.
I would have hurt him worse.
Turn up the speed. The hunt is on.
Look at that, it's 2 versus 1.
Unit ready.
He almost killed. Almost killed the freaking Lashers. So these guys could regenerate. But even though the low health, I could go in because he doesn't have anything that does a super lot of damage. Or there, it does a Desolator that could do it. But he's kind of hard to kill me. Kill my Lashers. Okay, there goes the flak truck, and he's gonna try to NG Ivan me. It's hard to kill the Lasher tanks with a machine shop and with all the other stuff because they regenerate. Now, if I kill this barracks, it's pretty much good game. Oh, he got the War Factory up, so I can't cancel the War Factory anyway because he has it up. So he survived. If I would have killed that barracks, it would have been basically game over. So he's gonna survive this. He's using drones and stuff. Did he sell his radar? How did he have it? I don't know. And I can't run over the Tesla Trooper. I was gonna try to run him over, but like sometimes the Tesla Trooper blocks the conscript, so you can't run over the conscripts too because it's a Tesla Trooper in the way, and the Tesla Trooper's gonna do too much damage to the tank anyway. It's gonna kill it. So I got trapped. So here we go. Round 2, and it looks like he's trying to sentry gun up everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna get something while I'm ahead in tank, so I had to get something for him for being ahead, some kind of reward. So I gotta go ahead and have a machine shop, but he's defending the machine shop quite well. So I'm gonna be a little bit patient, gonna get the virus up here, and then keep attacking. See, he does another sentry gun. Don't got the hospital yet. Oh, killed her. Now, if you get a fast disc, you can surprise them and drain their electric. But he's ready. Look, he's 3 flag trucks ready. He's prepared. Yeah, flag trucks ain't gonna do nothing. So I'm trying to keep it aggressive. If I could somehow shoot this flag trucks, I might be able to drain his power and really screw him up. And I could just keep kind of getting in, getting out, using the machine shop, trying to maximize my utility of the freaking machine shop. Maximize utility. Function. Yep. Yeah, because if you keep going in and out, they're gonna get a little damage and they're gonna regenerate. And I'm seeing ahead in tanks and I'm trading down tanks and I'm like putting under pressure. So the Soviets so uncomfortable. I remember how I uploaded a Snow Valley game on, yeah, it was on Snow Valley and it was Soviet versus Yuri, and how the Yuri player, the pro Yuri player attacked before I could get comfortable with my Iron Curtain and drone him. He attacked with the Yuri Prime and Mastermind. That's kind of what I'm doing now, but I'm not using a Yuri Prime. Kind of same idea. You don't want to let the Soviet build up his super weapons. It could be bad for Yuri. Even though people think that Soviet stands no chance against Yuri and he's totally fucking weak. Believe it or not, you know, Soviet could be quite rough. Okay, I got freaking bashed out a little bit, but I did get the battle lab, so I'm not gonna see any nuclear missile anytime soon. So I came out with something. You know, I could lose a few tanks that keep coming and coming. I'm on multiple war factories. I'm just gonna pump everything into it. Don't really even need a. I don't really even need a Psychic Dominator. Okay, so he had to use it in pure self-defense. That's super good. Okay, I actually did get him, but I gotta get out of here because sometimes you could drain him just for a second just to harass him. It throws him off balance, and sometimes if you're lucky, if you just keep doing shit like draining the power, harassing, always interface, just like a real aggressive player, or just doing something tricky or anything good, you could throw your player on tilt, your opponent on tilt. And if you throw them on tilt, that means they're gonna play really, really bad because they're freaking like, you know, I don't know what the exact psychological reason is, but if you go on tilt, it means they're gonna do bad. It's usually meaning for poker, but people are using that word for any game now. You going on tilt means you're doing bad. I used to play poker with Pat all the time. He was actually really good at 5-card draw, and I used to play stud. I used to play all the different types of poker. But whenever you went on tilt, that means you're playing bad. He never went on tilt. I did sometime, but I didn't go on super hard tilt. I go on like moderate tilt. Some people just have a total breakdown and they start doing bad. But I'm saying that sometimes it's just a reaction to pressure. Sometimes it could be because you're drunk, or it could be any reason. Yeah. So he's using the Iron Curtain on self-defense, but this is actually a strong Iron Curtain because the drones are powerful. If I run back to my base, I'm not going to be able to grind anything, so I'm going to get what I can. If I go kill those flak trucks, the UFO is going to fuck him up. So here we go. Okay, he's not trying to micro his. Oh man. Okay, where's his flak trucks? Did they die? Oh, they lived. He kind of lucky. He's kind of lucky that his flak trucks lived. You kidding me? Okay, so the drones. How many drones did he make? Okay, so I'm the one that's charging forward, and he's the one that's kind of reacting to what I'm doing, meaning that I'm doing better than him right now. And I did get actually 2 super weapons. I didn't really need the Psychic Dominator, but usually if you don't stay ahead, usually, you know, you want to get a Psychic Dominator because it's not guaranteed that you're going to win if you get a little bit ahead of the Soviets. Definitely not guaranteed. So Psychic Dominator is pretty much a necessity when you're competing with a nuclear missile. Okay, here comes the Yuri Prime, and this Yuri Prime might finish him off. Psychic Dominator. I just went for the buildings. Could have got this, try to go for this 4 or 5 tanks, but didn't want to. Now the Cyanic Decimator is coming. Yuri. Now here's a trick. I actually, you know, I was going as hard as I could because I got in situations like this so many times versus this guy because he's like a pro Yuri, but he's playing Soviet right now. That I could lose when I get it on him this hard. I could still lose. So that's the reason why I made that bunker right there. To kind of conceal the win. Because you can't assume you're going to win. Like, he could Iron Curtain one more time, blow up all my stuff, and just charge at me. I messed up with that Yuri. But look, I got 2 bunkers. I'm freaking all over him. It's going to take a lot of effort for him to get me out of, to get him out of my, to get me out of his base. Because basically he's dead. That's another way of saying it. Yeah, shooting the battle lab. Yeah, just actually the main reason I won is because of those 5 Lasher tanks at the beginning. He didn't see him,